Okay, hello everybody. Hope you're having a good day. PC Monk here with a Bitcoin video now. Before I go to anything, I want to talk about the SPX. SPX yesterday we went up, we came down, and then we went up. We could say yesterday SPX was bullish and performed a bearish retest, picked it back up, right? What about Bitcoin? Did Bitcoin do the same? Of course not. Bitcoin did not do the same. What it did was this. So, uh, first of all, uh, this yellow line with this yellow line, you could do a pennant or you could do a symmetrical triangle. I don't do a pennant on this one because the pennant usually has the body as this big wick, and since this big wick is kind of out of my technical analysis because it was due to a fake news. I don't call it, pennant. I call it a symmetrical triangle. A symmetrical triangle could go to the upside, could go to the downside, right? And you could take the symmetrical triangle from both here and here, right? And then both of them are uh, kind of valid. So, and beside that, there's a pattern that we call both a bear flag, which is this big body here, and you could call it with this one, this white line. They do a bear flag. We'll see what happened there. So can we go higher from here? Yes, if we hold this, we could go higher. Could we lose this and go higher? I doubt it. If we lose it, if we come here, then that's the last chance that I'm giving for another upside. If we fail this, then it's gonna be, something else. But if you don't fail it, it's gonna be something like this. All right. If we fail it, then we probably, well, we could just, slice it through and come all the way around here, and or we could just bounce a little bit here and then kill it to the upside, to the downside. Both are possible, and this yellow line essentially shows a couple of support, and right now I think this time it's gonna lose it. At least that's what I think. And if you do lose this, we'll see if we hold here or we hold around here. Pretty sure I marked this yesterday. Was it on this chart? Yeah, if you hold here. So we decided that this and this didn't play out. We've decided that this and this did play out. And we actually went a little bit higher than that, right? And right now I mean, this is a little bit clearer than the other one. At least we could read a little bit of it. Let me just remove all these unnecessary lines. All right, there you go. So we could see right now that it failed or it made a new high. With this high, there's a new high. Now, does it want to make a, higher low, or does it want to, I mean, this could be the higher low, or does it want to make a new low? If there's a new low, then I mean this is done. If there's the higher low, which is this one, then this is hopefully a bullish move. Now keep that in mind. On this chart I could just show you guys. As you guys could see, this momentum candle holded this momentum candle right here. It didn't continue down around here, so we could expect another pump probably around here and then push it back down if it's gonna be like that. If it's not going to be like that, then we're probably going to see just a push to the downside from here, or regaining it around here and then getting rejected. And this is a 1 hour candle, so this should happen on this candle. Go to the mid side, get rejected, come back down, and then just completely go down. To the upside, I'm not that optimistic to the upside, as you guys know. Today at least. Yesterday I was more optimistic, but today with this move that failed, I'm not that optimistic anymore. And I think if this doesn't hold, and I don't think this will hold, so if this doesn't hold and this doesn't hold, we definitely gonna come around here. This is a big buy liquidity. I don't know why I say big. This is just a buy liquidity. And then if we could, consolidate here in any kind of pattern and then dump it further. And we'll see where we go if we go further. But right now, I want to mention that we have tried to gain the Fibonacci level right here, but we failed. You see, we failed. We are below it. So if we had the above it, if we came to this rectangle, it would be a good sign. It would be a good sign if we could have hold that 29K, we could have seen higher. The one thing, guys, this is like just a random thought that came to my mind. Since we took down 30K, we could see another pump just like this at 31K, 32K. When it's gonna come, I don't know. I really don't know, and I really don't think we're gonna go that high. Okay, but just a random thought that just came to me. All right, let's take a look at the funding rate. Funding rate right now it's orbs time to, probably go high, 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 something like that. And after that, there will be Binance, Bitcoin, which is a little bit negative, a little bit negative. If it grows in negativity, then we could, hope for one. And as you guys could see, don't let this fool you. It fooled me, guys. It fooled me multiple times, and that's why I stopped looking at it. But then again, I was like, we should take a look at it. But now I'm changing my perspective. I don't care where the liquidity is, uh, or I don't decide my direction based on the liquidity. I decide where the direction will stop if we go to that specific direction. Does that even make sense? But anyway, yeah. So right now, I think if it come down, if Bitcoin decides to come down, there's a lot to take, guys. This is all a lot to take. So I would say first 27.7. If this doesn't hold, then I would say 27 flat. 27K flat. To the upside, I think we took this by the pump that we did. Yeah, we took this. We took this all the way to 29K. And right now, if you want to try 29K, we should probably be looking at 29.4, somewhere around there. And this one, oh, this one is on 3 days. This one is on a 12 day, 12 hours. So 12 hours shows a little bit more liquidity still here. Some people are opening, and there's a little bit more liquidity around 28.3 to be grabbed. So, like I said, the 28.3, 28.2, there's a good possibility we come around there before we go higher. Or not, I don't really know. I don't want to talk about liquidity that much because I got liquidated on it. Well, not not, recently, but a long time ago, I got liquidated on it trying to chase a short squeeze. That was like a long time ago, but, you remember your biggest liquidations always. Anyway, guys, what I was saying. Oh yeah, I was talking about this pattern here. Sorry guys, I have a lot on my mind right now due to the problems that I'm going to, and yeah. Anyway, so what else is that if what happened if we go down? What happened if we come around this area? I don't want to go like very like into the very lower sides. But we do know anything could happen. I mean, we had a 10% pump on a fake news, right? So we could just have a 10% drop for no reason. So I just want to say there are a couple of places that I'm putting my eyes, and one of them is this area, 0725, right? If we come here and this is like my go-to uh, open position right now. So if you lose all of this, obviously there's this, but I think if you lose this, then we may like, I mean, it's not like straight up or straight down. It comes here, it plays like this, then it comes here. But I think we're gonna see this, and when we see this, I think there's gonna be a bounce. Now, where is this bounce going? To the half of it, to the upper half, I don't know, higher half, lower half. I think that if we come here, there's going to be a bounce, and this bounce could essentially be the point of uh, of recovery. Not recovery that we're gonna go to that 30K again. What I mean by recovery, I mean like a recovery to around this area if we lose it. And if you don't lose it, then it's then we're there. What am I talking about? All right, but after this, if we lose this, then I think it's gonna crash all the way to here, because there has been a lot of uh, what do you say, consolidation around this area, and Bitcoin's just ready to make a new thing, make a new high or make a new low, and obviously, yeah. So as you guys could see, this green light, this green line. As you guys could see, should I just change this to like a red line, pink line, purple line? I don't see any blue line, do you? So let's just put this blue. So you guys see this blue line here? This represents the current trend, which is to the upside, right? We had a couple of, debates and stuff like that, but still we're going up. And, we are hoping that, this little trend over here holds it and push it back higher. around 29.6, 29.7. That's where I want it. And if that happens, then, 29.6, 29.7, that would be a place for me to open a short position. I'm not doing really great with my tradings these days. Like I said, a lot of things on my mind. Like I tend to follow a trend and, some good calls, but then suddenly everything just changes and I don't even know why. Um, but I mean, the trading always is not the same. We have to keep that in mind. So now that's it. That's all I think, guys. To the downside, I think if we're about to come to the downside, first to lose 28.1, 28.2. After that, come straight to 27.3, which is essentially around here. I think I showed you guys a good, good thing around here. Yeah. Oh, that's 27.7. There's 1 billion. Where is 27.7 is this liquidity here? So there's a possibility we could come to this liquidity. There's a possibility that this liquidity is the market makers, okay? And they were just waiting for a news or something to push it higher, which then came to this, fake news. And after that, well, since this is the market makers liquidity or the big players liquidity, then we're not going to come and retest this area. Or let's just say the first time we're not going to come and retest this area and we're just going to go higher. I've talked about how we're going to go higher, or we're going to come and retest this area, which then the buyers should defend their position. If that happens, if the buyers are defending the position, we could see a good bounce from here, a good bounce to, go higher than this. And if they don't defend their position here, and I'm pretty sure there will be a consolidation over here, a fair amount of consolidation. If they don't uh, defend their position over here, so they have to close it. And when you close a buying position, essentially that means you're selling your position. So if they sell here and then there's more sell to come, I think we could just see a straight leg down to somewhere around here, which is 26.8. And after that, like I said, 25.1 will come to the upside. I've talked about it. Let's just check Dixie very quickly. So Dixie, been doing these kind of stuff. As you guys could see, we always went up. And on Dixie, keep in mind this is a 1 hour. If we have a higher high and a lower high, a higher high and a lower high, then we go down just like this, just like this. I don't have to go further down because I think these are enough. But right here is a difference. We had a lower high and then we had a higher high, and right now we are going down. So this could means that we are coming to retest this area, and after that we could just see a lot of more push to the upside if that's the case. And if not, that's not the case, and then it has to make a lower than this right now, and this is the low, as you guys could see, and this low is lower than this low. Keep that in mind too. So we have to see what happened. But as you guys could see, when we do these kind of consolidations, or when we do, I can find another one, when we do these kind of consolidation, there's a possibility of it to go a little bit higher. Let's just remove all of these unnecessary stuff around here. So there's this good possibility that we could go higher. We'll see if that happens or not. If that happens, then well, everything's going to come down, but we'll have to, address it directly to, if this goes up, then it has a negative correlation with SPX and NQ1 most of the time. I had to pause the video to find out the negative correlation word. Anyhow, so we've seen SPX that it went up, then came down a little bit, and right now it's going up again. And same with ES1, same with NQ1. NQ1 is essentially doing this, downward movement. It's trying to hold right now, and it did a higher low than this low. It did a higher low. I have to see if it goes up or not. And with that being said, guys, I don't have anything else to add. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay green. I got a lot of things, like I said, on my mind, so I'm sorry for the mumblings and for the pauses and stuff like that. Life's not always easy, so hopefully wherever you are, you don't have much problems, and put a smile on your face. Doesn't matter what happens. That's what I try to do. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe.